Hi, everybody. This is Rena Gatto, the Director of Quality Improvement and Compliance at Headquarters, and I'm very excited to be reading our mission statement. Caritas Family Solutions strengthens the social and emotional well-being of individuals and families in order to create healthy relationships, loving homes, and strong communities. And now get excited, everybody.
It's time for your
Hey guys, welcome to CaritasCast. I'm Jerica, and of course, I'm always here with my favorite guys, Brandon and Joel.
What's up, Jerica?
What's up, Jerica? What's up?
What's up, guys? I miss you guys.
Yeah, and I just want a big shout out to everybody. Happy almost June. I feel like I haven't seen you guys all month.
Literally. I feel like I haven't seen you in a couple months. I don't know why.
Right?
Almost June, yes.
Almost summer.
Yeah, last day of school, today.
For a lot of people,
right.
Yeah. My son was this past Monday, and he's acting like a freshman in high school already.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
That's a big step.
That is a huge step.
Well, it's time for the kids to enjoy their last summer until it's back to the books. So.
I know. We're going to try to take some vacations this summer. Are you taking any vacations, going anywhere?
I don't have any plans as of yet. No. Not yet.
We do mini-cations, so like a weekend away. We like to stay at the Drury Inn. If you're not familiar with the Drury Inn.
We had this conversation.
Yes, you get food with your room, so it's very nice.
So how do you all feel about staycations?
Staycations they can be refreshing in a lot of ways.
I've never done it, but I might do it this summer.
There's stress that comes with a vacation. You're packing, you're planning. Sometimes it's nice to take a few days off from work and do nothing.
Yeah. But most of all, I want to be by myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and this is a great opportunity for us to talk about something that I'm very proud about with Caritas. And I think it's so important, especially when you work in social service. And that's how we really promote and invite employees to engage in work-life balance. It's such an important thing.
Oh, absolutely. They definitely promote us to have our self-care. Like they want us to have those things that we do after work, so we don't get burned out.
If you get burned out, you're no good to anyone. You're not good to your clients. You're not good to your family at home. You're not good to your coworkers.
Yeah, staycations is one of my most favorite self-care, mental health things that I do for myself. So
Joel is the king of staycation.
Well, I'm gonna take advice from Joel because I want to do that.
He takes a staycation every weekend.
I don't know about every weekend, but definitely once a quarter for sure.
Once a quarter, yes. Yeah. What have you guys been thinking about this weather lately? It's like up and down. It's hot. It's a little chillier, and it's always raining.
Yeah, today it's humid and it looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know how to feel.
It's sticky. It's hot. I'm not sure what's happening.
I can't even plan a barbecue. Every barbecue that I plan gets rained out.
Memorial Day weekend. Come on now, give us some good weather.
The weather is all over the place. And speaking of weather, and June is Father's Day, so kind of a dad joke here, but I do happen to have a Brandon joke.
Okay.
If you're interested.
We're always interested.
Sure, why not?
Well, so with all this weather that's kind of all over the place and the rain, my computer it caught a cold.
Your computer caught a cold?
Yes, my computer caught a cold.
Did it now?
Yes, it's because I left a window open.
Okay. I was going to say something about a virus, but okay, we're here. We're here.
I get it.
I've been waiting all week to share that one with you guys.
We're excited. Guys, we were talking about Memorial Day weekend, but guess what's coming up next week?
What?
There's a lovely birthday, Wednesday, May 29th.
No way. Whose birthday?
Come on now. It's Jerica's birthday.
Jerica. Yeah. Yeah. Happy 29th, 28th, 27th, 26th, 24, 20. She's shaking her head. We're getting closer. Okay.
27.
27. All right.
Happy early birthday.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
early.
Thanks, guys.
Well, speaking of Memorial Day, there's a lot of things that can happen with the military regarding trauma or PTSD and things like that. So as we're kind of talking about Mental Health Month, one of the greatest things that we have to offer, Caritas has to offer, is our EAP through CuraLink. Just like how we promote active work-life balance, I love that we have the EAP program where we're promoting active mental health.
Oh yeah, I think it's exciting, and I would love to take the opportunity to use it if I need to.
It's just great to know that you have it. And Joel, is it just available to employees, or who's it available for?
To all employees.
All employees, and anybody in their life?
Yes, anybody in their life. All employees can use the service. And it's not just mental health. It has so many other different tools and resources for employees to use, no matter what type of issues they're going on in their life.
So sometimes mental health can kind of get this like negative, you shouldn't go get help, a negative connotation to it. And even if negative or positive, having it remain private is perfectly understandable. Do they have to worry about that when they're signing up for something like this? How do they access it? How's it work?
So you can go directly to the internet site. You can download the mobile app, or you can go directly to the website to access the CareLink services. It is 100% confidential. We do not hear anything about it. The only thing we get is a bill. That's it. And it doesn't have your name on it. It's just a blank bill, essentially.
I love that.
That's so cool that our agency does that. And, we talk a lot about this, but wouldn't it be great to hear from someone who's actually used it?
Yes.
Who's actually experienced it?
That would be amazing.
It would be amazing. And we just so happen to have someone like that in studio with us right now.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is his second appearance on CaritasCast. Please welcome Doug Brantley. Thanks for being with us, Doug.
Thanks for being with us
Thanks
today.
for joining us today.
Well, I'm excited to be back. I appreciate you having me on a second time.
Absolutely.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Has anybody been on the show more than Doug? Is he our first repeat offender?
He might be the first repeat offender.
I can't recall. I think he might be our first two-timer. So it's great to have you back. Audience, if you can't remember, Doug was with us last year for the Dad Joke-Off, where we had a dad joke competition, and I clearly won.
I missed that. I missed that.
But Doug was crowned the winner by Joel.
Okay.
So I
needed that confidence boost.
Yeah, he needed
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
But my daughters still say I'm the champ, and that's all that matters.
I know Joel was probably, I don't know what he was doing that whole episode. Did you enjoy that episode, Joel?
Sure, I did. Of course he did.
Of course
At least somebody enjoyed it.
Somebody enjoyed it.
It was good to hear that
He
someone
had
did.
some award-winning, top-of-the-line jokes from two of the best dad joke guys of all time.
We are at the top of our game. And please introduce yourself to the audience. Let them know what you do with Caritas, how long you've been with us, just to give them a refresher.
Sure. I am the quality and data specialist. I work in the QI department.
And how long have you been with us now?
I just started my third year.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That is wonderful.
Awesome.
So we brought you here because we love talking about the benefits of Caritas. We love it. We love to hear the stories, but we wanted to bring you here because we hear you have a great EAP story. So can you let us in on what happened and how'd it go?
And Doug, before you start, we understand that this is something that's personal and it's confidential. So share as much as you're comfortable with, but just thank you for being willing to do this, because the goal is to encourage other people to be willing to participate as well and let them know that it's not scary and it was actually helpful.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you sharing your story.
Well, I'm happy to. There were some family changes in my home life, and I was going through it, and I was talking to somebody about the changes, and someone mentioned, hey, you should reach out to EAP, and there's some counseling there. And I have two young daughters, and this affected them greatly. And I said, well, why not? So I got the information, and I called the number, and they were just very sweet and understanding, and they checked even to see, are you good now? And I mean, even what my state of mind was, and I said, well, I just would like to get some counseling. And I gave them the age groups, and I gave them the reasons. And they asked for my email, and they sent me a list of counselors. So there's a little research involved. So I went through the names, and I was able to research them and see who was appropriate. And then I started making calls. And then I called the AP back, and I showed up to appointments.
Really?
Yes. And what's really cool about it is I think you almost get a free trial run with some counselors, and they give you enough sessions to where I think you can really see if you can build a rapport, where if you decide to, hey, I want to continue the relationship, or I got nothing out of this, let me go somewhere else.
Right.
And it was super easy.
Now, were these appointments in person or were they virtual?
It was a mix of both.
Really?
Okay. How did your girls feel about everything?
They didn't understand having someone they don't know asking them pointed questions. So I think it was new, the process, and a little resistance and that. But I think it was a good experience for them.
Oh, good.
And I do know some positives and questions from them came to myself and their mom. So I do know that stuff was brewing in our heads from it.
Good.
Yeah.
So overall, would you say that it was a beneficial thing for your family?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love that. I love that story. And I think that we are blessed to have that opportunity to have that in our work life, in our career.
It's incredible that our agency offers that. And I think the big question that's on everyone's mind is, you did how many sessions in total?
I did 6, and my daughters, I believe, did 4.
So we're looking at a total between all of them, that's 14 sessions there, 14, 15 sessions. What was your bill at the end?
I didn't get one.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Speechless. I didn't even have nothing to say to
So
that.
just a little research and finding the right counselors and making sure that everything's set up with the EAP department. That's the only time in this little time. And when you're doing stuff for your family, is that even, that's something you should look forward to doing, is finding out who's the appropriate person to sit down in front of.
Right.
So how long did it take, like that whole process, as far as like reaching out to the EAP provider, looking at counselors that would be a best fit for you and your family? Like, how long did that process take?
Well, EAP, they answer the phone right away.
Okay.
So within 15 minutes, I had a spreadsheet of everybody that met my demographic. And, I think maybe one time I did have to call back, can you spread that out a little bit? They'll even break it down due to the gender, as I already said, location. So, that takes as long as you're willing to spend into it. I want to see their profile. I want to, if I see, even maybe know somebody that's familiar with that office. So, and that may take a couple hours, but that was probably more because I want to research a little bit more.
Yeah,
Right.
And find a counselor that's best fit for you and your family. So
Absolutely. But once you even get that research done, set up, it's between you and a counselor, and you don't even have to call EAP back anymore.
Cool.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And you and the girls were on our insurance, but Joel, you don't have to be on our insurance to access that.
No, that's correct.
Wow. What a great benefit. Makes me proud to be part of this agency. And I'm proud to work with people like you, Doug. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being the second time on CaritasCast. You are the first repeat offender.
And thank you for just being, open and vulnerable to even share that with others. So we definitely appreciate that.
Well, I'm very happy to, and I definitely encourage people to look into it.
Like we said, we love to talk about benefits, so we appreciate you coming, and hopefully you come for a third time.
All right. I'll be ready.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks.
Hey guys, so last month, you remember talking about COA. It was such a big thing for the agency, and it's wrapped up. We're done. And I've been hearing all great things about it. So to wrap it up and to give us some more information, we brought in the leader of it, Miss Rena Gatto.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being with us, Rena.
Thanks for having me.
Is this your first time on CaritasCast?
It is.
Oh.
So, Rena, you were kind of the leader of the COA, and we got a lot of emails from you, and it was a lot of work for us to get ready for it, but I can imagine it was a ton of work for you.
Oh, yes. It was a lot of work, but it really was a team effort. It wasn't just me. It was our whole QI team pitched in, and everybody, of course, that contributed evidence and did interviews, and it involved over 60 people.
Wow.
Just looking at you during pre-COA, during COA, and now post-COA, you look a little lighter.
You look a little relaxed.
Yeah. Do you feel the relief wash over you when that last COA surveyor leaves the building?
Oh, sure. There's always a relief to that. But then there's the waiting and finding out that we're reaccredited, which I have no doubt in my mind we will be.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Love that.
But we're still waiting for the report. So it's still kind of a little bit of a waiting game, but we're getting there.
So you yourself are a COA. Is it a surveyor? Is that what they're called?
Peer leader or peer reviewer.
Peer reviewer. So that means that Rena goes to different agencies around the country and kind of does what they do for us. That comes and reaccredits them. I kind of feel like we're almost cheating. Like we have a ringer with us right here when it comes to COA because Rena knows it so well. So just kind of judging from COA's past and different agencies that you have been to, how did we do this year versus last time we did it, and how can we improve?
I think we did much better this time. We had a lot of policies that did not exist before this round. So we wrote and approved, I don't know how many policies, lots and lots. So I think that made us better prepared. There are a couple things we might need to work on, but we'll take care of that before next time. And next time we'll go through with flying colors. But I think compared to other agencies, I think we were definitely prepared.
Wow. So is this a once every 5-year thing?
Every 4.
Once every 4-year thing. Okay. So we're going to be going back into prep mode before we know it.
Oh, yeah. It takes 18 months to prepare for a site visit. So in 2.5 years, we'll be kicking off again. So
Wow. Well, it's something I think is great about Caritas, and I feel this way about all of our programs. I think we're ready any day for a new COA review. If you do your job right every day, if you're checking all the boxes, then it doesn't matter when they show up. We're always ready.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not a checkbox. It's just how we should do business.
Right.
Okay.
Rena, we're so encouraged to hear that we did well. It's kind of like, getting an A+ from the teacher at the end of the year. So you're satisfied, you're happy. Any words of encouragement for Caritas moving forward until we get to that next COA review?
I'm going to pull out one of our culture statements and say, we got this.
We got this.
We definitely got this.
I love that.
And thanks to people like Rena, we're going to continue to got this, to have this, right?
Yes.
So, Rena, thank you for being a guest. Thank you for shepherding our agency through the COA process. We are blessed to have you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rena.
Thank you.
This show has been great. We had Doug, we had Rena. We learned a lot of information. We got some good stories. So we really appreciate them coming out.
I had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed talking about the EAP and hearing about the COA as well.
It's so cool that we work for an agency that does this kind of stuff.
Yes.
So very cool. Big shout out to Caritas.
Absolutely. It's almost June, guys. We're at the end of May, and I want to shout out some things that we have coming up at the beginning of June. Our family finders are out there trying to recruit at all times. So we'll be at the Shriners Parade in Belleville on the 7th.
Very cool.
And then we'll be at the Route 66 Festival on the 8th in Edwardsville. So if you want to come out, if you want to sit with us, if you want to build some rapport with the community, you can come out and sit with us. It's always a fun time. It's always great talking to people about our agency and giving out free things.
It's going to be a fun June. We got Father's Day. We got Juneteenth. We are going to have a good month.
Summertime is almost here.
Summertime.
Yes, guys. And since the show's over, we can't forget our favorite part.
Everybody's favorite part.
Everybody's favorite part.
We hear it from you. You guys love this, so we're never going to stop.
Yes.
Unless those times when we forget, which has happened before. But it is time once again for our
Mission Moment.
Hi, my name is Savannah Harold, and I am the Family Finding and Recruitment Specialist in the Belleville and Sparta office, and I am very happy to share this mission moment. I had this family that I was doing family finding on, and this mother, she had legally changed her first and her last name, and she did not want to disclose any of her family members. And because of this, it made it very difficult for me to locate family members on that side of the family. And one thing she did mention was she had disclosed the year and the high school that she graduated from. And because of that, I was able to find her high school yearbook on classmates.com and compare pictures that were on social media. And because of that, I was able to locate her birth name. And because of that, I was able to find all of the obituaries on her side of the family and therefore locate family members on her side of the family. I was able to come up with a pretty lengthy list of family members on her side of the family that I was able to pass along to the case manager and supervisor. Because the case was new, we did not need placement at that time, but it's good information to know in a event that we need to find family members that could be a placement option to the child. And I am so excited and so proud to be a part of this team and this agency.